Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I am doing a flip through of the graduation album that I made for my daughter who graduated from college this year. And I made her a giant junk journal using an old yearbook from 1921 from the college that she graduated from. I found it at an antique store right near campus. So I used the book for the cover. I took it apart, made the spine 3 inches, and then I added 3 signatures in there. Filled it with all kinds of pictures that we took while we were visiting, and also pictures that she took and from other people as well. So I made a charm here, or a tassel and a charm, with some different laces and ribbons, and then I made this charm dangle with some beads I already had, and then I ordered some charms off of Etsy. I ordered one that is the shape of Ohio and it says Ohio on it. I also ordered one that says dance because she was a dance minor, and then I ordered a ballet dancer charm, and then I also ordered one that is a heart, and I had it engraved. It says Otterbein Class of 2020, and that's where she graduated. I will put the links for those Etsy shops down below. It was 2 different Etsy shops where I found the charms. And then I bought this. It was a lanyard from the bookstore there at her school, and I just cut it off. It had this wood bead on there, so I left that on there so it could be, you can pull it out and open it up and pull it off. They didn't have, this was the only thing they had that had Otterbein on it. I couldn't find any kind of fabric or anything like that, but this I thought went pretty good with the book. And then I added some, these are the school colors, like cardinal red and like a tan or a beige. So I found this fabric at Hobby Lobby, and then I found some gingham ribbon. It was from Christmas time at Joann's, as well as the red cardinal ribbon. And the cardinals are their mascot. Here is the cardinal mascot here, and I just scanned him in and cut it from my Cricut and just added that on the front of the yearbook. Alright, we opened it up here. I made a pocket. I did all kinds of sewing. I made it pretty much like I make my journals, if you haven't seen any of my other junk journals. I used all kinds of ephemera that she was given or we picked up before she started school there. Stuff that we've been sent. I added all of her, like her acceptance letter, all of the little booklets they gave you about scholarships and things like that. And they also send us like a quarterly catalog or quarterly magazine that has updates on the school, so I kept that. I put some of the pieces of that in here. She received several letters throughout the year. I put those in here. I included lots of pages from the yearbook, and like here, and I said it was from 1921, so I took out some of the pages and used them throughout. I had some red cardinal wrapping paper that I used. Here's pictures of her first day. I found a cardinal stamp at Michael's that I used throughout the book. Here is part of a booklet. Just have pictures of her dorm room there. This is a page from an old Sears catalog. I added trims throughout. Here's the scrapbook paper. Thought these were fun. These are the divider pages from the yearbook. And they just have really cool illustrations. Here's her senior year house that she stayed at. I had to get creative with this to add as many pictures as I could. I think I printed out 300 pictures, but I didn't get them all in here, so I just ended up buying her a small scrapbook or photo album, and we stuck the rest of the pictures in there just so she has them. I made a little booklet there. It's another first day of school. This picture is, this is Towers Hall, and this is what, like, their main, I think it was one of the first buildings that was built on this campus, and the campus was founded in 1947. It's a really pretty campus. It's small, a small little school. These were when she came back home for the first time after being gone at Christmas time, and then this was when we sent her off for another year. I found some items on eBay. They were from 1966 from Otterbein, and there was a first day folder, and you'll see that in here, that had a bunch of different pamphlets from the school. This one's on scholarship and financial aid. This is just a welcome on high school day. There is a newspaper, the school newspaper from 1966, that's in here, and we'll see that as we flip through here. Here's her admission letter, some of her friends. I made this little open up here, just had some ribbon. This was her class during freshman week, the whole class, and I guess it was one of the bigger classes to go through the school. So that just ties up. This is the folder from 1966. It was a normal size, probably 9 by 12, but I had to cut it down, so I sewed it up along the side there. And then this is a little booklet from 1966, and I just love the illustrations in here and the photos. Fun to look through. Ooh, the light's so bright here. Dang it. Here's a booklet that came from 1966 in that order. Just has a lot of fun photos from that time period. Love that. And then I also just took a piece of cardstock and made a big giant tag, I guess, and added pictures. I couldn't do too much like layering of stuff because this was already really fat with a lot of pictures. So a lot of my pictures are just mounted on cardstock or just mounted on the pages. Some of them I backed but with paper. But another thing that I did was I asked her friends and anybody in, like, any of our friends, family members, to write her a little note, and I printed them out and put them throughout the book. A lot of them are just loose like this, but I also mounted some of them. A couple of our friends that she babysat for, the kids drew pictures, and I put those in here as well. I found some vintage cardinal playing cards that I put in here, as well as coloring sheets. This was a cardinal coloring sheet. I think I just found some coloring books from the Dollar Tree or something like that, and it happened to have those in there. I made a pocket here, and this was one of the girls she babysat over a summer. Drew her a picture, and then that's from the yearbook. This is just a little book I made. She was Mary Poppins for one Halloween, and she was a zoo major, so she was working at the Ohio Wildlife Center at that time, so she has an owl and another bird that I'm not sure of. What is it? A red-tailed hawk?
Kestrel.
Kestrel, she said. Right. And then here's one of the magazines that they send us quarterly. This is a fall-winter one. So I just use that as one of the pages. There's another pocket. I put some ephemera, letters and things from the school, and her letters she received from the dean for her academics. And then I put the divider page from the yearbook that says academics there. But love the pictures from that yearbook. Look at that. It's pretty cool. And then her Honor Society pictures there. Here's more pamphlets from 1966 that I had found on eBay. This one is artist series from the college. And this is just another one about the education there. On this page, I cut out a cardinal from one of my bird books and put it on this ledger paper that I had from a vintage market. Just made that a little tuck. Just more pictures. This was another letter, and I made it like a little flip out page, and this was from her friend here, Grace, and her roommate. Some more cardinal Christmas wrapping paper that I used. And I made this a pocket, and this was a letter from her boyfriend's mother. And then here's another divider page from that yearbook. I made a tag here. And then this is pictures from her choreography piece and the little, what do you call it? Just the paper they handed us when we went to watch it. And I added pictures there. That just sticks in there. Here is one of the posters from her dance concerts. So I just added that in. They had that on one of the bulletin boards there at the school. Here's another. I took an envelope and folded it in half. And I actually did this in a video. I did 2 pages in here in a video, and I can link that video down below. But here's a letter, a tag, and then I just put pictures. Made this a pocket and put more pictures there. So, yeah. And then here's another letter from her Nana. And there's a home economics divider page there. I thought that was cool. Some more pictures of her dance concerts. Another pocket here. This is the student newspaper that from 1966, but look at the hairstyles there. Pretty cool. I don't know if they have a newspaper anymore. I don't think they do. They don't have yearbooks. Look at that. It's pretty neat. I love these old newspapers. The Coke ad. That actually looks like my mother. Her senior picture. All right. I put some tickets from her dance, her concert, and then here's the little ticket envelope. More pictures of her dance, added pictures on there. Another pocket. This was a book from her concert, and then some more letters. This is her boyfriend and his little letter that he wrote. Did another flip out there. Another tag. She has 2 rats for pets, so I included that in there because she just got them, so that was part of her school life, is taking care of her rats. And it just so happened to be here. It's kind of in the middle of her dancing, but that's okay. Here's another dance concert booklet there. And then I just added a little envelope there. There's some little papers in there that she received backstage during her concert. And then here's the other side of that folder from 1966. So this is what the campus looked like back then. So that's pretty cool. Here is another page that I did on that video. So I'll have a link down for that below. It's just a little pull out to put pictures you can do on both sides. I don't have anything on this side. And then more little tickets from her dance concert. That was from. All right. Now these are pictures of her internships that she had throughout school. So Ohio Wildlife Center and Living Coast out here in California. Lots of cool pictures with animals. I found this little book page that I thought went well with this from a zoo. It's really cute. This was a pamphlet from the school for the program that she's in, Zoo and Conservation Science. And then Columbus Zoo, she had classes there. And then she went to Florida and went to the gator place. And then she also went to Indianapolis for a zoo conference. So I have the pictures of those, but I just took another envelope and folded it in half, glued it back here, and so there's just, you can put things in the pockets of the envelope. I don't think oh yeah, you could stick something in this way. I made it a pocket that way. More pictures. Here's another playing card. Birthday pictures. This is a flip up here. Now onto the athletic section. She was on the dance team, so I put pictures in from homecoming and just put all the little things that I picked up from that. This flips out and it flips out like that. And this was a postcard that we received from homecoming. Pictures of her there. More pictures. She danced during homecoming, and that was me and her at the Otterbein sign there. There's another letter. More pictures of the dance team throughout the year. And then here are pictures of one of her best friends. And so I just put a little card in here with different pictures that she sent. Made a little pocket. And her friend Gabby, she was a music major, and so I printed out the song, one of the Otterbein songs, the love song, and here's the music sheet back here that she sent me. And then these are just random pictures from when we visited. She was part of the Otterbein Christian Fellowship, so I have several pictures of that in here, of different events that she went to. She went to Florida for a missions trip, and so that's what a lot of these pictures are throughout here. There's another little big tag. More letters from some of the students. And then she went to Chicago for a missions trip and an internship, and so I have pictures of that. She worked at the Lincoln Park Zoo. And then this was fun. Since they weren't able to have a real ceremony yet, the theater and dance department did a little virtual YouTube video, and so I took a screenshot of her when they pulled her picture up there for a dance minor. But this, I love this. Just look at those pictures. It's so fun to look at the old pictures like that. All right, here's a couple more letters that she received. Put more pictures there. This was her pre-graduation. The dance department like made her a little diploma and a hat out of paper. So cute. And then here's the last page. There's another pocket over here. I cut out another Cardi Cardinal to put there, and then I put her graduation announcement and photo card in there. And then she actually received a letter from the alumni, so that's cool. I stuck that in there. And then hopefully we'll be able to put pictures of her actual graduation in this book. Once that happens, they're supposed to have a real one, so that'll be awesome when that happens. We don't know when, but when it's safe to, anyway. So I hope you like seeing this journal, and I hope it gives you inspiration to make your own journal in the future. I will be coming back again this week with more videos. I've been off for a little bit, but I'll be happy to get back and doing some crafting and making some more journals for my shop. I'll put links down below for some other books that I've made in previous videos that you can see, as well as the tutorial video that I made, the 2 pages in this book. And I also will be having Cheaply Chic's design team video coming up this week as well, so watch out for that. All right, well, I guess I will see you again later, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video, leave me a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye, God bless.